And what about gender discrimination? How do you document that?
A lot of times, it's much more proving something by circumstantial evidence, meaning that it's not in black and white. You look at the big picture, you look at how women have been treated versus men in a company, and you sometimes have to prove it just by looking at what's going on behind the scenes, the gray area, and proving it. We've also had cases where women have been denied certain rights and they come forward and they complain, or they've been sexually harassed and they actually come forward and complain. And the employer, you would think, would be interested in trying to get to the bottom of it and do an investigation. And what actually we've seen happen, more often than not, they take retaliatory action. They punish the employee, they fire the employee for coming forward. And that's another form of another claim that we do make, retaliation claims, because when you're in the workplace and somebody sexually harasses you and you come forward, you have the courage as a woman to come forward and make a complaint, the last thing that should happen is you get fired for doing that.
And just really important for potential clients to understand is, if you do complain, if you do think you're being discriminated against, say it. Don't dance around it. We have a lot of people that call in and say, well, I'm being harassed, I'm being bullied. No, you want to say, I think I'm being treated differently because of my race. If you're going to make a complaint to your employer, that's how far you have to go for the complaint to be protected. If you don't specifically identify that this is discriminatory and why, and you just make it vague because you think it's safe, that's not safe. That's when the employer, especially if they are discriminating against you, has the opportunity to punish you.
Yeah, they'll up the ante.
Without liability.
Yeah, you need to get it out there,
Yes.
in plain sight.
Yes.